Hey, what's up, guys? Um, I'm here on a birthday server that we built for my girlfriend. Um, and I just kind of wanted to show off, like one of the games that I built because I think that the command blocks are kind of cool. So I'll run it through real quick. It's like a target practice game. So you get a bow. It says 3, 2, 1, and then these target blocks spawn, and you have to shoot them. And each time you get it, you get more time added. Uh, but if you take too long, like here, I'll wait, then you finish, or will you get game over? So, okay, let's see what's actually happening here. These commands aren't that complex, and I probably could have made it a little bit easier to kind of follow, but I didn't really plan it out. I just kind of like started and then went with it. But it starts with this command block right here. And so this one checks to see if the button up here is pressed or if it's powered. And then if it's powered, it sets a redstone block here, which then these command blocks get rid of the button and they get rid of the stone. They set the player to a team called target, which you can see right here. And then they clear the player's inventory. They give them a bow with infinity. They give an arrow, and then they place a redstone block over here. And this is where the countdown is, as you could probably assume from the repeaters. And this just is like title commands, and they only display to the person on the team that's target. Uh, but yeah, so it goes get ready, 3, 2, 1, go. And then there's another title right here that kind of like clears it so that it's not in your face when the game starts. So this command block right here will place a redstone block right here, and then it'll trigger this whole line of command blocks. And this line, um, it this is the like meat and potatoes of the whole game, because these actually spawn the random targets, and how that works, which is pretty cool. If I hold out a barrier so that I can see this dense grid of barriers up here. Actually, to make this more visible, I have a command ready. Wrong one. There we go. Um, so I have this grid up here, built with like different heights, and what happens is a armor stand is spawned right in the middle, which I think it's might be yeah, I think it's this block. An armor stand is spawned right here, and then it's immediately run through a /spread players command, which teleports it to a random location on this grid. And if it goes to a random location, it's at like a pretty much random height because these are kind of all over the place. Um, and then it executes a command that will spawn a target block like 60 something blocks underneath the armor stand. And yeah, that's pretty much how it spawns like a quote unquote random um, target block. So something with target blocks that I didn't know before going into this was that they actually have 15 different states. So if I place a target block here and I open up F3, if you look over to the side where it says targeted block, it says power equals 0. And if I get a bow out, so if I hit close to the edge, see how it says power equals 3? Well, if I hit close to the center, it's power equals 13. And that was kind of a challenge to get past, because I had to basically check, in order to check to see if it's like powered, I have to check if it's powered from 1 to 15. And so that's what these command blocks do. These are checking to see if the target blocks have been hit. And these get powered because we've got a command right here that fills in this whole back line with redstone blocks. And then once you hit a target, these are conditionally activated. So if any of these are activated, it activates the two in front of it. It sets a redstone block here again so that it can spawn a new target, and it adds 1 to your score. Over here, we've got a command block that is constantly removing time from a scoreboard objective called time. So if I do /scoreboard objectives set display sidebar time, we can see, and if I run the game, you can kind of see what's going on. It'll set it to 0, or I think it sets it to 30 actually. No, it's like 50 or 60. But every time you hit it, you can kind of see that it's going up. And then once it hits 0, that's when these command blocks are activated, which this is the game over section. So it'll run a title that says game over. It'll set a redstone block here, which this is like the shutdown. It just basically removes the person from the team target. It'll clear any additional target blocks that didn't get shot. It'll spawn in the button and the stone bricks back. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I just really thought that you know, the spread players commands were pretty cool. Just because I had never done stuff like that before. But yeah, that's how this simple game is made, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching.